All right, another day down and one more day to go, and I'm ready to be done. I'm still amazed at everything that's going on. Like my hair feels thicker, which is weird. But when I think about it, I really haven't had that much hair loss in the shower. And I know that when I go through super stressful times of my life, I lose a lot of hair. And I'm guessing now that when I eat really crappy, I also lose a lot of hair. It's just something guess I haven't noticed because a lot of times the stressful times and the crappy eating go hand in hand. But my hair literally feels thicker. My skin felt so soft. Like that was kind of amazing. Although I went into the pool and the hot tub today, and apparently Fridays are cleaning days at the gym, so it's like pumped with extra chlorine. So aside from my hands still smelling like chlorine, my skin is not as soft as it was this morning, which is a bummer. But one of the things that blew my mind, not blew my mind, but was very interesting to learn in nutrition school is that that skin care starts from the inside out. That by the time your skin is on this, like the surface level skin is pretty much already dead and in the process of sloughing off. So the idea of people spending buku amounts of money on lotions and fancy whatever products to put on their skin, it's kind of like too little too late, because, and then you're just going to have to keep doing it over and over because you're not actually attacking the real issue, which is gut microbia, right? And it's also interesting because the other day, so the vitamin packets, the Shaklee children's gummies that my son has now, each packet has trivia on it. And the other day, the trivia, or maybe yesterday, it was that our skin replaces itself every 30 days. So that I didn't know. So I knew our skin, our epidermis, is our largest organ. But I had no idea that it was literally every 30 days that it replaces itself. So that makes even more sense of why you need to attack it from the inside out. Because if it's processing every 30 days, then it's this literal cycle of like, you have these layers of cells to form the epidermis, right? And so it's coming from the inside, and then they're moving and moving, and by the time they get to the top, they're dead and sloughing off as the new layers are just, and it's just this continuous cycle. So that is kind of cool because that really means that you can have a complete turnaround in your skin in just through nutrition in under 30 days. And like I said, just like 6 days in, and it was actually day 5 when I was just I was like, wow, I feel really soft. Like I was like touching my skin like, oh, it's so soft. And I didn't even put lotion on after the shower. It's so nice. So it works. It's awesome. I have never been one to spend money on skincare products anyways. So, because I'm cheap like that. It's like, whatever, I'll just, just use my natural skin. What does that mean? So that's super cool that just within like 5 days of eating nothing but fruits and veggies and taking these massive amounts of supplements. By the way, I'm about to get ready for my nighttime supplements. You can kind of see it's a lot there. And I'm going to do it one at a time since I now know how easy that is. But yeah, it's kind of cool knowing like, wow, that's really quick. That's a quick turnaround. And I don't know how many layers. I think there's like 3 technical layers of epidermis, but I could be totally wrong. So if you're looking at about a 4-week turnaround and 3 layers, then yeah, you can easily fix skin problems in 2 weeks easily, without spending, $60 on a little tiny container to put under your eyes. The collagen's really big right now. And I'm going to say, I did try a little collagen. It was a Shaklee brand. There was a sample out at the store I went to and put it on my hand. And I will say that it really increased the elasticity of my skin, but I'm not there yet. I'm sorry. I'm still in the cheap mode of I'm going to fix my problems through fruits and veggies and natural supplements, of course, since a lot of the food we eat is nutritionally devoid thanks to the like decades of pesticide and insecticide and herbicide and whatever sides that we've been putting on stuff and ripping the soil, like literally killing the soil. So I'm just going to stick to the less expensive way of healing. Maybe when I'm some, movie star, I'll, spring for the, little collagen creams. But until then, I'm going to play the poor college student. Well, because I kind of am one right now. But yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and eat these pills and let's do it. I'm like, is this part of a pill or something else? Blow that away. All right. You ready to watch me in action? Got my water. Oh. Yes, I drink water out of beer pints because I have a lot and they just make perfect water glasses. They're nice and clear glass. All right, let's see if we can set you up right. All right. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, that's not right. I thought there were 2 more. Did I drop 2? I thought there were 9 at night. Oh, I'm missing something, aren't I? Well, that's a bummer. Oh, here's one. Here's the other. Okay, cool. 9 pills. Here we go. Whoop. That was a nice big hand. Big hand shot. Bigger hand shot. Just kidding. All right. Sometimes they get stuck. They're hard to go down. I'm not good at the pill swallowing. Some people are naturals because they probably take a lot of prescription medication and you just have to get used to it. I am not that person. I had a rhythm this morning. I don't have it right now. Now we're going to get in the rhythm. And I've decided that the bonus of eating an entire pill pack is you get to drink an entire glass of water in one sitting. And then I drink another glass of water after just to make sure it's all washed down. So I'm going to go get that right now. But thanks for watching. And oh, I did forget to mention. So I did weigh myself today. Here, let's get you better light. I did weigh myself at the gym. They have this like little scale body mass index thing that you can jump on, which I found out I can do for free anytime I want. Didn't know that. But I weighed myself and I was 182.5 pounds, which is some of the lowest weight I've weighed in quite a while. I know when I hiked the Appalachian Trail, I started at like, I don't know, 185 was always typically my normal weight. And I came back and I only weighed like 163 or something. And that's like the lowest I've weighed in my adult life. I know my perfect weight's probably like 145 or 165. I don't know, whatever. I have a lot of muscle and my muscle is really heavy. And I also have to look up it. I don't know how it measured this, but it said I was my body mass, it was like 40% fat, 60% muscle, but I'm not sure what that means. So I gotta research it. But I was impressed because if you had, and I wish I had measured myself before this started, but I didn't because I didn't have a scale and I didn't know I could do it at the gym. I'm sure I was at around, I think, let's see, I think a few months ago I went to give plasma. I couldn't give it though. I didn't have enough iron in my blood to do it, but they weighed me and I think I was like 192. So I have lost, since I started eating better, 10 pounds. Although I don't think I was 182 when I started this. I didn't feel, I honestly thought I was around 190. And I know I didn't lose that much weight by starting this. So maybe I was at like 186 and just didn't know it. But yeah, 182. So that's impressive. I definitely look skinnier just in the last few days. That is a given. Even I'm sure, like, I probably should have done like a body video when I first started, but I definitely feel skinnier. I don't know. I just feel skinnier. I can wear tight clothes without me going like, oh, blub. Oh, and this is another thing, my tummy blub that I've been dealing with. So after I got off my cheesecake ice cream, stress filled diet, I started eating, going back to more regular like smoothies, salads type thing. And I was still eating like a lot of frozen meals though. Although I had cut out the fast food meals because that was also part of that nasty diet. But the flub went from hard to soft, as it does when you start eating well. But the flub has gotten way smaller. Like I literally, not even a week ago, was just like, oh, there's so much flub here. Oh, it's so big. And it's way smaller now. So that is a physically noticeable difference from starting this detox cleanse, the Shaklee 7-day cleanse. Definite difference. And I'm still unpacking and organizing and it's a mess. Pay no attention to the mess behind the curtain. No. So yeah, that's super cool. And honestly, I'd rather have physical, with the eyeball differences than just weight differences. Because as I said earlier, weight could be, any sort of thing, water weight, fat weight, muscle weight. So yeah, super cool that I feel skinnier. Because I really wanted to get rid of that flab. And I have also mentioned in previous videos that I've done that stomach flab has everything to do with the health of your gut. And that when people like go to the gym and try and get rid of their tummies, it's like if you feel like you're just running uphill and getting nowhere, like never getting to the top of the mountain. And I personally believe that probiotics are the way to diminishing the flab, that you have to go with like living probiotics to restore the health in your gut, and that is what's going to have more of an effect on stomach fat than anything else. That's what I've found to be true for myself, and what I have, studying the science, that just makes the most sense. So I just wanted to share that. If you're trying to get rid of your tummy, going to the gym is really, really good, but not for that reason. Going to the gym, you should be doing that for mental reasons. Mental and heart reasons, keeping that blood flowing and keeping your brain neurons flowing. So you want to keep your blood flowing and your neurons flowing. But as far as removing belly fat, probiotics 100%. And again, you have to be very careful with what you buy at the store or online, especially, because a lot of times the probiotics, first off, it's like they may advertise like 5 probiotics, but when you're eating natural foods that contain probiotics, such as fermented foods, you're going to have like homemade fermented foods, you're going to have hundreds, if not thousands of like different probiotics. And to be honest, our scientists have not figured out what probiotics do what, like which ones do what. It's just kind of a free for all right now, and people are guessing, and there's like 5 popular ones that you see and everything, and there's about 30 different ones that you see on the market in general, but it's never going to be the same as home fermented foods. So if you can find someone that has a culture, or if you want to get into it yourself, you can buy cultures online. I bought kefir grains online. I did some, blog research and found a super reputable company. Because again, you have to be careful where you buy your stuff. But once you find something reputable or someone that you know that may be doing this, you're golden, because you can keep that culture going indefinitely. I mean, it's like this living product that just it's just full of amazing goodness, and your tummy will begin to flatten from that. So that's my side note for today. On that note, I'm going to fill up this glass of water, drink more, and hit the sack, because I just had my nighttime pill packet. Okay, anyways, that's it. Have a beautiful night. Thanks again for watching, and honestly, thank you for being here with me. I think it's so awesome that you've been following me along on this journey. And if you ever have any questions, of course, ask them below. I'm here to answer whatever, and y'all rock. Thanks for being with me. All right, bye-bye.